Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Nikola Vucevic has a new role on the Bulls. He said in Orlando, everything was going through me. Now there are more guys who can score. So I try to do other things to help the team, like passing and rebounding and screening. When you have so much talent around you, you have to adjust. There are many ways you can impact the game. Kevin, you are impacting this broadcast. Back to you.
You are too, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Russell is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And it's Chicago to start out. Here's Ball. Outside DeRozan. The pass to Levine. Misses the 3. And it's Warren with the ball for the Raptors. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
This is what we love about the NBA. Epic matchups almost every night. What other sport has that?
Bucket is good.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Over Ball. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Caldwell-Pope.
It's easy to tell that he is most comfortable pulling up from that area on the floor.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Levine. They get it back. Vucevic. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Warren against DeRozan. Here's Russell. Siakam kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Warren finds Barnes, and that one drops for him.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical, and he's explosive.
Levine passes to Williams. Now Levine. Passes it to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Levine. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 33 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam, shooting 1.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, here's DeRozan. The 19-foot shot, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create a shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Russell kicks to Siakam. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Warren, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball.
If you give Vucevic room to fire, he will, especially from the mid-range area.
Warren against DeRozan. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely, banked in off the glass.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Levine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams passes the ball. Levine against Caldwell-Pope. Good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Raptors trail by 3. Russell kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Ball against Russell. Back to Caldwell-Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And he makes the first. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Back to Ball. Now the dish to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. There's the pass to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Now, here's Warren. Siakam outside. Back to Warren. Pass to Barnes. Excellent D there from Williams. The Bulls leading by 4. And here's DeRozan. He's got 7. Nice D from Warren.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Caldwell-Pope against Williams. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball. A very nice season for him last year. And his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Warren the pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Passes it to Vucevic. Over Russell. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. He's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Jay Crowder comes in for Barnes. Trent's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Georgia subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. Chicago also making some changes. Mann comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Lonzo Ball.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Pass to Pritchard. And the pass to Mann. DeRozan against Crowder. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Toronto with the ball, trailing by 5. Outside, George. Back to Russell. Free throw line jump shot, and he nails the jumper.
And something Russell did well in college, scoring off the pick and roll.
Pritchard passes to Mann. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the Bulls, another 3.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Back to Russell. Outside, George. Pass to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The Bulls leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Mann. It's deflected, and they get it back. The shot's good. DeRozan's got 14 points for the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Trent. Now, here's Achua. Vucevic defending. Here's Russell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position, and makes him a handful to defend inside.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for the Bulls. And so Russell hits them both. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Mann, defended by Trent. Drives to the hoop. Mann can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Trent kicks to Russell. George looking over the floor. 5 on the clock to the inside. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. He's got 8.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's McLaughlin. Dishes it to Vucevic. Shoots over Achua. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Trent. Outside, Russell. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 6.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Count it.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Pass to Mann. Here's Pritchard. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Mann gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 6. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trent outside. Passes it to Achua. Outside, George. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Pritchard. He can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. There's the three. George with the bucket. George has got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by. This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Trent passes to Crowder. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And so here's Toronto. It's a three-point game. They host the Spurs after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's George in a 2-guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Ball dishes to Williams.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The first one falls, and you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
He's off on the second. Over in the corner, caldwell-pope sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell-pope's got 5 minutes.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren, spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Ball, the pass to Caruso. Outside, ball. Back to Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The kick out to Warren. Shoots over Caruso. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago leading. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Scotty Barnes picks one up.
An all-star in this league. Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
And the first one drops.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Good on both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Russell against Ball. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Russell.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's got 8. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. And they're pushing it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throwdown with force.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell-Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
Pass to Caruso. Levine with it. Fires the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Levine against Warren. Outside Russell. There's the triple. That's tipped.
Timed it just right. Alex Caruso said no, no, no.
Just 4 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And it's Russell missing.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Ball with a wide open look. The Bulls with another miss. Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Williams finds Ball. Outside Levine. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the New York Knicks. Raptors with the lead. Siakam deciding where to go with it. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine against Warren. Now Vucevic. He's got 8. Levine for 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Levine against Warren. The jump hook. And he can't bank that one in. Caruso against Barnes. There's Ball with the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew. Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew. Make some noise, Toronto! It's time for your Northside Crew!
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And there's the pass to Siakam. Vucevic with the block.
This is the next step for Nikola Vucevic. Can he start to become a better defender and shot blocker?
Caruso finds Williams. Here's Levine. Comes up empty down low. And it's Warren with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Levine, covered by Barnes. Levine passes to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vooch. Rising up and hammering it down.
Caldwell-Pope right side. Pass to Warren. Now here's Barnes. Kicks it to Russell. Outside Warren. With the shot. And he drops that one in. Warren's got his second basket. Chicago's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Ball. Williams up on top. Covered by Barnes. Williams' shot is off.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And let's take a look now. Pascal Siakam's numbers. Great showing for him last season. He was around 21 points per game last year. 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Williams. Mann subbed in for Alex Caruso. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Levine, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 6 points for Zach Levine.
What body control from Zach Levine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Outside Russell. DeRozan against Barnes. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barnes has got 5.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Ball finds Levine. Here's Mann. Back to Levine. Down low and stolen by Siakam. Passes to Caldwell-Pope. Outside Russell. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Vucevic. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Russell.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Here's Mann. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Mann can't hit. Raptors leading by 3. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Yes, Levine filling out the defense makes a good decision to pull up.
And the Raptors call time here.
It's time for your Northside Crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. Crowder comes in for Scotty Barnes. Trent's checked in for Warren. And Georgia subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Chicago also making a switch. Pritchard, he's checked in for Ball. Now here's Crowder. Back to Russell. The 11-footer misses off the left iron.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Trent outside. Back to Russell. Pulls it up. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. George passes to Achua. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Achua's got it all tied up now for Toronto. The pass to Pritchard. Here's Mann. Pass to Pritchard. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to George. Bounce pass from Trent. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Here's Mann. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pritchard. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And guys, that's an example of the D falling into that category of good, but just not good enough. Not against the three-point shooter of his caliber.
Now, here's George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Trent can't hit.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Trent kicks to Russell. Back to Trent. Shot to stop the run. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Mann. Outside DeRozan. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Russell kicks to Trent. The pass to George. Back to Trent. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, a quick shot by Gary. The defense, they had no chance.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Raptors trail by 5. Crowder, the pass to Trent. The second effort. And he makes good on the layup. Trent's got 10.
Gritty play by Gary Trent Jr. in the inside over the defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls up 3. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Warren. Back to Trent. Outside Warren. Here's Barnes. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Pritchard. DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's Ball. Here's Williams. And that one is off. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 5.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Pritchard. Shoots it up. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Good work there as it goes. Caldwell-Pope's got 9.
All heart from Caldwell-Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Back to Ball. He dishes it to DeRozan. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Now, here's Warren. Pass to Barnes. Caldwell-Pope right side. Warren finds Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. From the high post. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished 2nd in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
And he recovers it.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Williams. Outside DeRozan. Over Warren. From the top of the key, he buries it. DeRozan's got 22 points.
He has great size and he has great lift on his jump shot. Advantage, DeRozan.
Warren against DeRozan. Outside Warren. On its way from Caldwell-Pope for 2. And again, it's Toronto converting. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The pass to McLaughlin. Russell against Ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
Free throw off from Ball.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
And he's just one of those guys where it really doesn't matter how far from the bucket he is. You've got to be right up on him. Not good enough just to be near.
And here's Vucevic following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Russell, and he hits it to tie the game up. Russell's got 14 points.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. How he performed last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Barnes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, Ball. He feeds it to DeRozan. Over Barnes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Russell left side. Siakam outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Siakam hits them both. Chicago has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now the feed to DeRozan. Fades. They grab their own miss. Williams gets the bucket.
Good positioning turns into a second chance shot for Patrick. Love that intensity on the glass.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Russell. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McLaughlin. Ball kicks to Caruso. Passes it to DeRozan. Here's McLaughlin. No points in the game yet for him. And stolen by Russell. Siakam outside. From 10 feet out. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Now, here's Ball. He has 7. DeRozan passes to McLaughlin. Basket counts. McLaughlin's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Siakam outside. Russell kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Russell. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the pass to Caruso. Ball dishes to Williams. Caruso up top. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Bulls in second.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
It's time for your Northside crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Barnes. Crowder comes in for T.J. Ward. And George is subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. Chicago also making some changes. Mann's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ball. Outside, Russell. Pass to George. Lets it go with the 3. The Raptors rebound. Siakam trying to free himself up. Count that one.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Williams. Pass to McLaughlin. With some arc. No good. Nice D from Russell. Outside, George. Here's Crowder, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
For Toronto, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McLaughlin, the pass to Levine. Here's Mann, defended by Crowder. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That free throw, no good. Pritchard, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. He hits the second from the line. So it's Toronto now. 3-point lead. Outside, Russell. Here's George. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Kicks it to Levine. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, DeRozan. Shoots over Achua. And it's DeRozan missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
George passes to Siakam. Here's Crowder. Rebound by the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Here's Pritchard. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Crowder. And George with the stuff.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is really, they had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Outside, George. The pass to Siakam. 3-pointer. George, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Levine. Now DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Siakam kicks to Russell. From deep, George. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Williams against Siakam. Williams passes to Pritchard. Levine inside the 3-point line. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Achua finds Russell. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Frank's checked in for the Raptors. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic checked in for Williams. The 3 from George. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Mann. 8 points for him. Misses from short range. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
George! 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And George drops them both. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 11. Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Will it go? Here's Pritchard. And it's sent back by Russell. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Caldwell-Pope. Warren is out there with Barnes. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's George in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Raptors leading by 9. Barnes kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Feeds it to George. Shoots over ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Passes to Caruso. Back to Levine. Pass the ball. And here's Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. And there's the pass to Trent. Now here's Warren. Pass to Trent. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Levine.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Hand off right there, forcing to these hands once he's this close.
Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Zach Levine at the line for two.
First one falls for him. And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And so Levine nails both of them. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Warren. Trent outside. Passes it to Siakam. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. Toronto working the ball around now. Caldwell-Pope for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Caruso with the ball. The 3, Levine gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Pope loose. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. DeRozan trying to get open. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Toronto leading by 5. Siakam outside. Warren finds Trent. Barnes outside. 5 to shoot. For the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. And the Raptors call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Now, here's Warren. Caldwell-Pope for three, and he's good on the three ball. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Warren against DeRozan. Back to ball. Jacks up a three. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 4. Lets the three fly. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's DeRozan. And they get it back. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it to tie it up. And the layup is good. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside, Levine. Back to ball. Vucevic against Siakam. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Again, Chicago.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan catches and shoots without hesitation.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Trent. Barnes outside. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Russell, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Warren against DeRozan to take the lead. Unable to get that one. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Pulls up. And he nails that one right through the net. DeRozan's got 30 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Russell looking around. Offline from the top of the key. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Trent against Ball to take the lead. That one goes. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
Lobs it up for Levine. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Really left alone that time. 16 points for D'Angelo Russell.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
When Vucevic is putting it all together, it's fun to watch. Do your thing, big fella.
Trent outside. There's the pass to Warren. Now Barnes. He's guarded by Williams. There's Russell with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From 6 feet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
That's good from Williams. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Siakam passes to Russell. On deep, Trent. Rebound by the Bulls. Bulls got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's DeRozan, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, with how great DeMar DeRozan is at scoring, you know he's going to get to the line a few times every game.
Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And the Raptors call time here.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Raptors trail by 6. Siakam with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Siakam's shot is off.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
Russell passes to Siakam. Outside Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Russell. Shoots over Ball. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bulls leading by 9. Bean passes to DeRozan. From 12 feet out, buries the jump shot. DeRozan's got 34.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Siakam's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Now here's Levine. And Vucevic kicks the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3 points.
And the Bulls lead by 14.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Siakam up top. Vucevic defending. Trying to end the drought. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Siakam at the line for one.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside DeRozan. Back to Ball. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The first free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. And here are the Bulls now. 11-point game. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Levine wide open. Here's Vucevic. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Siakam.
Can't help but latch on to him. It's your only chance to slow down Vucevic.
Vucevic taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Banton's shot is off. Here's Chicago, leading by 12. Caruso looking for an opening. Ball against Flynn. 13 feet away. Out to DeRozan. Back to Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was so a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.